Imagine starting your day with that comforting aroma and first warm sip. For many of us, coffee is a cherished ritual, a little moment of joy. But with so many things to consider for our health, especially our bones, you might wonder if this daily pleasure could actually be doing more harm than good for your skeletal strength. The direct answer is that for most people, enjoying coffee in moderation is unlikely to harm your bones significantly. Extensive research generally suggests that a moderate intake, typically defined as up to 4 cups a day, has little to no negative impact on bone mineral density, especially if your diet includes enough calcium and vitamin D. The concern around coffee and bone health stems from the way caffeine interacts with calcium in your body. Caffeine acts as a mild diuretic, which means it can slightly increase the amount of calcium that is excreted through your urine. Additionally, very high levels of caffeine might also subtly interfere with the absorption of calcium in your digestive tract. However, these effects are generally quite small. Your body is remarkably good at maintaining calcium balance, and it can usually compensate for these minor changes, particularly if your overall calcium intake is sufficient. So, how can you enjoy your coffee while still being kind to your bones? First, consider your total caffeine intake. Many experts suggest limiting daily caffeine to around 400 milligrams, which is roughly for 8-ounce cups of brewed coffee. If you enjoy more than this, simply ensure you are getting ample calcium and vitamin D from your diet or supplements. Adding a splash of milk or a dairy alternative to your coffee can also help offset any potential calcium loss, turning your beverage into a small source of bone-friendly nutrients. Staying well hydrated with water throughout the day is also a good practice. It is important to put coffee's role in bone health into perspective. While moderate to high caffeine intake can have a minor effect, it is considered a relatively small factor compared to other significant influences on bone density. These include your overall dietary calcium and vitamin D intake, how much weight-bearing exercise you do, whether you smoke, and your overall health conditions. Focusing on the bigger picture of a bone-healthy lifestyle typically yields much greater benefits than strictly limiting your coffee, unless your intake is extremely high. Ultimately, you do not need to give up your favorite brew out of fear for your bones. By understanding the small potential mechanisms and taking simple steps like ensuring adequate calcium and vitamin D, you can continue to enjoy your coffee. Think of it as part of a balanced approach, where mindful choices support your bone health without sacrificing the little everyday pleasures that bring you comfort and energy. Prioritizing your overall bone care strategy, from nutrition to activity, will serve your bones for better.